Hey everyone, so I am just going to go briefly over what I considered to be my favorite movies that I had watched last year, 2024. This is not movies that were just released in 2024. These are not all really, big movies and everything. This is just the favorites out of the things I watched. Some of the things I watched were kind of bad, but I would say most were at least decent. This is not a ranking list. This is just the 10 best that I watched. So this is just going to be like a little quick overview because the more in-depth reviews are going to be on the other channel, which is called Popcorn and Earbuds. So this is just like a short list. So me and Nathaniel watched Ultraman Rising. I don't think I've seen the other Ultraman movies because I know it's supposed to be like movies and shows and stuff like that. But we were just going through Netflix and it looked interesting to him. So we watched it and I actually really liked it. I thought it was cute. The animation was pretty good, colorful. Basically is about a baseball player who returns to his home in Japan to take over his father's work as a superhero and ends up killing, one of the creatures they fight, and there's a baby left over, and the story goes from him, trying to take care of this monster baby. I thought the monster baby, was pretty cute and everything, and I think I rated it like a 5 star. Like I said, I don't know much about the whole Ultraman thing, but I liked the movie. Then there is Orion in the Dark, and this one is basically a father is telling his daughter the story about how when he was younger he met like the personification, I guess you would say, of darkness, and darkness is basically like this misunderstood creature and everything. There's also other like nightly and other types of like entities and stuff. It's an animated movie, and I think I also found that one on Netflix. The next one is Wendell and Wild, and I really like this one. It was sad. It had some funny moments. The animation is beautiful. And this one is about a girl who loses her parents in an accident that she feels that she is the cause of, and she has a lot of guilt. And she ends up getting into some supernatural things to basically try to fix things, and it doesn't, uh, go the way she thought it was going to. Then there was Abigail, which this is not an animated movie. It is about a group of people who kidnap a little girl to get, money from her wealthy father, and they basically find out that she is a vampire. That's not a spoiler. That's pretty much in like the previews when you watch the trailer and everything. So that's nothing spoiled there. But I thought it was a fun movie. Obviously, a lot more violent, a lot more graphic. So a little different than what I was just talking about. But yeah, um, I thought Abigail was just like a fun vampire movie. Another horror one was Krampus that we watched not too long ago because we watched some holiday ones around close to Christmas time. And Krampus, if you don't know, is, I believe, from German folklore. And I think it's older than Christmas and Christianity. I could be wrong. Like, it's something that was from, like, I think, like, what people might call the pagan days, and just kind of changed or evolved into something with Christmas. But for the most part, Krampus is known as a Christmas figure, I guess you would say. And the whole idea of Krampus is where Santa brings, presents to nice kids. It's like, I think Krampus is like this, usually depicted as like a demonic figure, and he is in the movie here. Like horns and everything. And like bad kids, I think he like beats and like takes them in like his realm or something like that. Like really scary stuff. It's basically meant to scare kids into being good, basically. And so this movie is about a kid who like loses faith in the holidays because of the way his family treats him, and Krampus shows up to basically take care of things. And this is another basically fun horror movie. Then me and Nate also watched Transformers 1. I am not well versed in Transformers like he is, but I enjoyed the movie. It's actually an animated movie and basically tells the story of the beginning, I guess you would say, of Optimus and Megatron and how things came to be the way they were. I thought it was really well done. And I thought the fact that they did it, animated was pretty interesting. I did enjoy the Barbie movie. I think I rated that one like a 4.5 stars. I did like the overall message of it. I think the acting was good. It was colorful. It was fun. I just felt there was a few things missing to make it like a complete 5-star. Like I felt there should be a little bit more to it. I thought things were just a little too easy at times. But again, the overall movie was fun. I watched, and actually I think it's one of the last movies that I had watched, was Turtles All the Way Down, and it is based on the John Green novel. I really like the book, but I like John Green's work in general. And, book to movie adaptations can be, sometimes bad, sometimes so. But this one was really well done, I thought. It didn't deviate from the book too much. I feel like with John Green's adaptations that's been done with his books and everything, most of them have been pretty well done. And anything that's changed is done in a way that it doesn't really impact the story, or it's just told in a different way, but still is very true to its source material. Like I really like the miniseries for Looking for Alaska. I thought that was really well done. I would like to get that on DVD one day. But yeah, Turtles All the Way Down was pretty well done. I thought, they had good actors. They portrayed the characters really well. They didn't add anything in there that didn't need to be added in there. The portrayals of things were just really well done. The book is about movie, I guess you would say. It's about a girl named Asa who has a lot of anxiety, maybe I guess you could even say a type of paranoia over germs, bacteria. It basically consumes her every waking moment. Like she can't do anything without basically thinking that she's going to get infected and possibly die. Like she is terrified of germs. It's like a big phobia for her. So it's basically about her dealing with that and, dealing with other issues in life. And she has a friend from years ago. He's rich, basically, and his father has gone missing. And they start to kind of build a relationship because her friend, is thinking about the money that he put out to find his father, and they go to see him, but, they end up kind of getting closer and everything. It's not like a straight up hardcore romance or whatever, but it has those elements. And yeah, I really like this one. Like, I'm kind of picky on the book to movie adaptations because I'm a big reader and everything, but there are ones that are really well done, and I think this was one of them. So now the last two. So Imaginary. This one was so creepy. Um, I don't think I give it a full 5 stars. Like, there's some things that I think could have been a little bit better, but it still was, like I said, very much on the creepy side. So this is basically about how imaginary friends can turn, like, violent, I guess you would say. Like, they can become like these evil spirits, entities, whatever you want to call it. And this one is basically about a woman who returns to like her childhood home, and these creepy things start happening when she finds this bear from childhood. And yeah, it's just dark. It's got that spooky atmosphere to it. And yeah, definitely a creepy one. And then finally, We Have a Ghost. So this one was actually marked in the horror section of Netflix, and it's not. It's like a family type movie. Think more along the lines of Casper or something like that. So a family moves into a new place, and they discover they have a ghost. Like, all of them have seen this ghost, and they basically try to make money off this ghost. Put them on like YouTube and all that other stuff to basically try to go viral with this ghost. And the ghost has a hard time leaving the house. Like, he's not a mean ghost, he's a pretty sad ghost. And we learn, about what has happened to him and how he's ended up there. So yeah, it's more like a family movie, and I thought it was like really well done. Pretty sad, funny at times, but yeah, definitely not a horror movie. But I'm glad I watched it because I really liked it. Anyways, that is the top 10 movies for me of 2024. Anyways, thanks for watching, everybody. Bye bye.